wants more fairy wings. It's the Ann Lynn Show. They love their coffee, they make you smile. Come on and join them, sit a while. It's the Ann Lynn Show. Show them love, show you care. Like and subscribe, share if you dare. It's the Ann Lynn Show. Granny's having coffee talk. These two sisters really rock.
It's the Ann Lynn Show. Here's Ann Lynn.
Good morning. Good morning. Look who I've got at my place.
And look who surprised me with a happy birthday.
Yeah,
Lynn.
one day. Tomorrow is Lynn's birthday. Happy birthday. Yay. So we're going to celebrate her birthday here.
Yes.
But first we have to do this.
We get to actually clink in.
Again.
Now be careful.
Okay.
We don't want to break.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Well, hello.
hello
You're
there.
live
You're
on
live on
the
the
Ann
Ann
Lynn
Lynn
Show.
Show.
I think it. Who is that? Is
Who
that
is this?
Oh, is that Bubba? Good. Good morning, Bubba.
Bubba.
A cup of coffee and decaf and coffee.
Oh my goodness, Bubba. Well, guess who's here today and going to make a video, a special video for next week? Mama.
Yeah.
Get it down in there so they can hear.
Can you hear okay out there?
Can you turn it up?
Oh,
Yeah. Well, no, we want our people to hear you out there, Bubba.
oh goodness.
A little bit. Hey,
Okay.
can
Well,
you
good
hear-
morning.
hear me loud?
We were just getting ready to clink in with our coffee. Here we go. Clinking.
Well, there you go. I was clinking with my coffee. I got some. I think it's a Nescafe.
That's
Oh,
Kevin.
I got- But I'll tell you the truth. I was never a big coffee drinker, and I have to make mine foo-foo. Give me that cream and give me that sugar, because I'll tell you,
I know you need
I
your
know.
foo-foo drink.
I have
and
to.
I know that sugar ain't good for my tooth, but you know.
Or you yeah, you gotta keep brushing that tooth.
Tooth. You know, Bubba, we got to keep that tooth as sound as we can.
Yes, you can. Those are fake dentures I wear. You know that, right?
They're
Oh,
sure
they are.
great. Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm playing with the lighting while we keep talking.
Keep talking, Bubba. There.
No,
We had an earthquake too.
Earthquake. I think we got it now.
So
I picked my teeth out of the lineup, and I said that one looks like a football goal.
Well, hey, Bubba, say good morning to Carrie Leonard
Good morning, Carolina. What's
And-
going on?
and Conquest Josh.
Conquest Josh, it's a pleasure to speak with you over the phone.
And earlier we had Nisi from Free Handly Made. She's gonna watch the
Free
replay,
Handly
but
Made.
she'll watch you. So say good morning to
Nisi.
Nisi.
Good morning, Lucy. I hope you have a blessed morning now.
Yes,
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 she is.
So
I
she-
know she is.
yes. And if you're out, well, just welcome everybody.
Well, welcome to the Ann Lynn Show.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guess what, Bubba? Anne
Yeah, what's
surprised.
up?
She surprised me by putting a happy birthday song on the beginning opening today for my birthday tomorrow.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I knew it was your birthday. It wasn't. Now, am I wrong? Were you and Mama born on the same day?
No.
Oh,
You
well,
weren't, were
pretty
you?
pretty close, but not quite.
We always
No,
you know
it's-
us,
It's
you know us, we always celebrate our birthdays in the fall.
Well,
you know.
it's me and your auntie Lynn.
Oh
right.
yeah, I know. Lynn, I know your
You
boy.
know,
Come on now.
cousin Lynn. I guess she's actually. Well, what is she? What are you? You
Well,
are-
I'm not sure.
I know.
Wait, I'm
because
just.
It's on your other side of the family.
It's just. This is just Bubba, and
Just
he's
Bubba.
he's just a family member.
See, my mom won't even accept me. I tell you one thing.
actually,
You know what? I totally forgot. Oh, now I know what I was going to say. I was going to say, geez, you got me all goofed up there, boy.
With the stupid stick, but that don't mean you gotta disown me.
Well, our birthdays are close, but I didn't. Mama's is
Memo has it on December 31st.
yeah.
The same as the racehorses, remember?
Oh yeah.
Don't really know when her birthday is.
Horses have their birthday December 31st, and she said that's when she has her birthday.
I know. Well,
But
that's what I
hey,
said.
but you
I
know,
lost all my money on that last race.
That's right.
but you know, our mother is 92, and that Mama's her
Older
mother.
than that.
So guess how old Mama is?
And she's older than dirt. That's all I got to say.
I know
about
when
it.
she spits, it's just
She's seen everything. From like
she's seen everything, done everything,
been
been everywhere.
everywhere. She knows everything.
Yep. I love Mama. Now, sometimes she acts up out in public, and it just even embarrasses me.
Oh,
But
yeah.
You know what? That's what family's for. You know, you gotta
Embarrassing.
have fun. Gotta have fun with your family. And you know what? Just throw your hands up. Don't care. You know, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Actually, Memo, my son took me out for my birthday yesterday because
Oh,
it was
yeah?
his day off, and Memo tried to raise her head up in the restaurant and talk like she does. It was
Was it embarrassing? She has a sharp tongue. She'll just say it like
but
it
she'll
is.
say, "I don't cuss," so
She don't remember when she. Good for her. She doesn't
so
remember.
Bubba, everything going well today?
Everything's going fine. I just gotta go into work. I want to get a call, see how y'all doing.
We're doing good.
great. Thank you so
Good. Well, I'll tell you what. Y'all have a wonderfully blessed day. Have a good time this week and a great weekend, all. And I'll see you later. All right.
All right, Bubba, we love you.
Love you, Baba.
Okay.
Bye. Well, Lynn, let's click in one more time. Then we got to say good morning to all these other great channels here today.
Just give me 1 second.
Grace and Fire is here. Woo! And okay, who else we got? Smoky Mountain Blast. Hi,
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she
Goodness,
says
goodness.
listening in just a little while before we are heading out to see the fog colors. Oh, wonderful! So and also we have Mountain Grandma.
Oh,
Oh.
we're gonna give you awesome. Oh,
And I think let's see, Grace and Fire. What did you do? Woo! Lynn.
wow, Grace and Fire.
Woo!
Ever. What's it called? Is that called a super chat? We've never been super chatted before. Hold on. Was it nice for you?
It was good.
It was good.
Wow, Grace and Fire.
Thank you.
Hey, that's our
That's
first
what I said. Our
ever
first.
in 5 years.
Almost 5.
Yeah.
4 years. And,
Well, thank you, sweetheart.
and about
Mwah.
9 months, I think.
Yeah.
Or no, 10 months. Because we're
Well,
in
January
we
9th.
come up on And do you realize this is almost November? So yeah, 10 months. In 2 months and just a few days, we'll be here 5 years.
I
And this is
know.
our first super chat. Well, this is the first finances we've ever received. Let's be honest with the people.
It is. That's okay. You want me to get it?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go dive in for her phone. It was funny because just before we started, I mean, I thought I had the lighting and everything all figured out.
Oh,
This ring light is casting a moon like a
moon. And I told her it was fine. We could have a moon here. Oh,
that's
that.
too bright.
Oh, it's just so pretty though. It looks just like the moon.
So I put a pillow, and then you were telling me I'm too short.
Yes, look at her. I tried to put a chair up.
I got it up as high as it will
Pushing.
go,
And
I
said,
my feet
we
are
look
off the
like-
ground.
We look like, I'm sorry,
Well, that's how I look with Dave.
but I know.
I'm used to it.
Anyway, I put Ann on a So
It didn't work.
it didn't work because then her feet didn't touch the ground.
And I was, well, that pillow right there. And I was like this in the chair. I said, I
And
can't.
then your feet were like not touching the floor.
I know, I
shouldn't say
can't do
ground.
that.
It's-
Oh, cameraman is here.
Cameraman. Now,
Yay.
Smoky Mountain Bless said, my mom's Native American mother lived to be 93, and my
Wow.
dad's German grandmother lived to be 94.
Well, we think our mom's going to hang in there.
And she has Native American in her, and
Now,
and
is that really true?
it is true. And Miss Glinda did finally it confirmed.
Okay, so
So-
we finally found that.
It's yes, and
Oh,
because
can
we
we
never
claim
had an
that?
opportunity.
Can we claim that?
I don't know. Miss Glinda will have to let us know. She's putting her makeup on.
Oh,
But I
okay.
think with my high cheekbones up in my eye sockets, it's pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, so we can claim it. So, like for preferential treatment, we can say we're American Indian.
No, because which would be a privilege and an honor.
Oh yeah. But too many
what I wanna
generations
say is,
taken
no,
away.
we did look for.
Oh, I thought it was on Dad's side.
You're right, and it is on his also. I believe his great grandmother was a Cherokee. But what I want to say is they closed the nation that we were looking at to join.
Oh,
The nation's been closed.
okay.
So
Okay.
yes, at one point we could have proven it. We have a good friend named Rawlene,
Yeah,
and she is also, and she
I could see that.
right, and she Oklahoma,
Yes.
and I believe Cherokee there.
Yeah.
And she tried, and I'm not sure how it worked out for but she lives in Shoto. So if that gives you any idea,
Yeah.
Broken Arrow. I lived in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I
Mhm.
worked for a gentleman that was 100% Cherokee, the most
Uh-huh.
wonderful man I ever, good. So
Yeah. So, but anyhow, we love them.
oh,
We
love
love
everyone.
it. We love everyone.
Wow, I can't believe.
I
I
know.
can't believe super
Woohoo!
chat.
Super chat.
Wow.
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 Well, let's clink in again.
Wow.
Whoa.
I know. Let's just break it.
No, I'm not. No, let's see now. Who is it that drinks it and then they on the floor, on the ground?
Oh, that was Gallagher, the comedian.
Well, and no,
He
there
smashed pumpkins.
No,
or
there-
watermelons.
are people. The Greek. Thank you.
Oh,
You're
the
from Greek.
Oh, that's
Yes.
like
Okay.
a glass of,
Yes.
of
Whatever. And
Whatever.
then they, or the plates.
when they
That's
get
right.
married. They do stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, but I was thinking about Gallagher that you said.
He just passed away.
I know.
And I can't believe Gallagher just passed away because he was so big in the 70s, 80s. I mean,
80s.
Yeah, Gallagher.
Oh, we used to watch him like on HBO.
And I do want
specials.
to. I just want to give a shout out, Suzanne Summers.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, beautiful lady.
Yes.
And I was telling something.
Butterfly? Conquest Butterfly? Good morning.
Wow. Good
Oh,
morning.
you changed your name. I think, right? Yes. Oh, okay. What a beautiful name, though. Conquest Butterfly. I like that. Back in the day, they did not tell that they. Oh, I know. I understand.
I know.
I know. Yes.
Yeah. But good morning, Green Granny.
Great,
Denise.
Granny. Good morning, Mom. Good
I tell you
morning.
what, this has just been such a blessing. You're celebrating my early birthday
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is your birthday.
And guess what? I volunteer at the library.
Are you going to go to?
Yes, I am. And guess what?
You're going to get gifts there, probably. You're going to have another birthday party at the library, aren't you?
I don't know.
Oh, you
No,
probably are.
No, my dear director will be at a doctor appointment,
Oh.
so we won't. And then I'll be out next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we said we won't see each other till next Thursday. But that's okay. I've been out for about a month. Cameraman had his other hip
replacement.
And yeah, I went back yesterday.
Yes?
Yesterday morning. Oh, I did get back in the saddle of repairing those books.
Oh, yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, I had.
That's right.
Oh, I glued about like 10 books, which was a lot of gluing for me. And
Yeah.
hopefully I glued them right. Sometimes I have to glue them twice.
Yeah, they'll be going through taking a book out and just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Hey, I meant to ask Glenda. Glenda, how is our sound? Do we sound okay? Are we loud enough?
Right.
I'm always now concerned about if we're
Right.
loud enough.
Because our dear Jesse, our
Yeah.
godfather,
Yeah.
said one day we didn't have our
I didn't. I
we
did
did
not
not
have
have
my
it on
setting right.
360 or whatever
Yeah.
it is. So
Okay. Are we okay? Give me a thumbs up if you hear us good. Yes, and
Yeah.
and Suzanne Summers made me sad too.
thank you, Conquest Butterfly, for the
Hey,
wishes. Thank you.
Conquest Josh, do you see what I know it's kind of hard to see, but I did put my lure up there with my other, and I found faith is not knowing what the future holds, but knowing who holds the future.
There's
And
a song like
and I think right now that's really
Life is worth the living.
right.
Yeah.
But no, but we need to hold on to who knows the future. Only God knows the future. Right now it is very
they're
we're in
getting-
tenuous times, and
Right.
and we gotta be careful how we
No, I want to say
We
cameraman said there's a hiccup sometimes in our sound, and Glenda said
is it okay?
loud enough, but slightly in and out, but better.
Huh?
And actually, cameraman said there's a slight hiccup.
Well,
So,
who?
well, we just don't have any hiccups. We better drink some water to get rid of the hiccups, right?
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I have my little reference book here,
Okay.
and I have it on bi-directional.
Oh, it could be it says my provider service. Yeah, it could be because cameraman, you could log in. Actually, cameraman's here, and you could log in, I'm sure, to Ann's provider, correct?
Yeah, I thought you
You should
haven't
already be, you
Yeah.
already should be logged in, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, I think that's the one it said for watch your leg. I'm sorry. I feel like I keep hitting your leg.
Oh, that's okay. You can. You can hit me. It's all right. It's your sister.
All right. And the other sign I found, and it says never give up. And that was really something that I had driven in me many years ago. Never give up. Never give up. So when I saw that, it was like, I'm getting that. Never get up. So when I come in here and I go to work on the computer and I look up, I not only see the beautiful lure from Conquest Josh, but I see that never give up. And also, I've got my Rambling with the Brums mug. I've been drinking out of it, but I put it up there. And do you see my little birdies?
I do see your birdies. I like your birdies.
And I got
Little
Bucky
chickadee.
Bucky Beaver, and he's got a sword that's or a shield that says Rambling with the
Do
Brums.
you not have a Texas bookmark yet?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I'll share. I have two. I've been blessed. I have been in lazy days. I had
Uh-huh.
lives
Yeah.
with Jesse and Lisa, and
Yeah.
I've been blessed to win a couple of times or so.
Yeah.
And so I've been given. I will do that and bring it to you.
All right.
And also, speaking of Jesse and Lisa, do you know last weekend was the Pine Cone something, and they all met
It was
up
something.
and they met up in I believe Oklahoma, and I watched the videos though. Gail Southern Living was there, and just so many channels were all. It was a meetup,
man.
and I got to tell you, I watched. It was so good, and Jesse presented. He was so thankful. He was at another meet and greet earlier, and his mother became very, very ill, and he had to. He and Lisa had to head home, and there were some there in the group that really helped, and so he presented them some special gifts at the Pine Cone Fest. Anyway, I know.
Yeah, I had to pull mine up too so I can see.
And your granddaughter's artwork. Now, last
Yes.
week you mentioned your granddaughter's artwork.
That is it's a deer in the woods, and it's paper on paper.
It's beautiful.
I don't know what
Well-
the how or what the name of. Do you know what it's called, Glenda? It's if it was it's some kind of paper. It's all paper. And then
Okay.
it's under glass. But anyhow,
Yes.
yeah, I mentioned it last
You
week.
sure did.
I
It's
did.
beautiful. And actually, your house that you had, house before the last house, your house
In the
was-
country?
It was in country, and you had everything was very country, deer oriented.
Oh, we were over the top.
No,
with
it was
antlers.
beautiful.
We had antlers.
Well, I made sure you had antlers. My
Well,
pastor at the time, he does own a shop where they bring in things, and he's collected antlers over the years. And I said, "Do you have any antlers I can purchase from you? Because I'd like to make." Remember, I made you,
You made
a candle holder with antlers.
You got the antlers back.
I did, and I
Some of
love
them were
them.
removed because we're
But
not,
he didn't sell them to me.
No.
He just blessed me with a bag of antlers.
well, we had antler lamps. I mean, we had antler everything, and then we had the rug that was like the big deer, bear
Yes.
and moose.
Are they gone?
I regifted those things
Wow. Oh, okay.
to one of my good gal
Oh,
pals,
yes, you
my good
did.
friends that
Yes.
from up there that we went to
Yes.
church together,
Yes.
and just love her so much.
And there are beer.
Bears. There's bears. Yes, there's bears where we used
Probably
to live.
beer too.
Probably.
I'm sorry about that. There are bear in your area where you live.
That is correct. And
They came as far down as your road. Your
No, they
street.
didn't.
Your
Yeah,
street.
street.
You didn't live on the road.
we
You
lived in the village.
in the village. The bears came down to the village
Yeah, they did.
where there probably was beer.
Well, there probably was. That's why I brought them down there. But
Sorry.
anyhow, we gifted that to them when we moved. So she got. It was kind of hilarious because, so we have a queen size bed. Dave and I downsized to. We had a split king that was up like this, but it's an older model. It's really really heavy, and I said it's really really hard to make.
Yeah.
And so I asked her if she would like to have that, and I had to get permission from my daughter to be sure. Becky Benton's here, woo! Because she made my headboard, and I got her blessing to pass it on, and
Yes.
so anyhow, pass all that contraption on to her, and the rug, and she put that rug. It's in her living room, I think, and the lamps. She got the lamps.
Yeah, the antler.
Oh, and the decor stuff, it was like, would you like that? I just kept throwing stuff there because I knew
Well, you did return what I had made for you.
Oh,
The cameraman
yeah,
says,
bad.
"Are we playing pickup sticks?" And we were picking up.
Oh, I know.
I won't drop.
No more
Hopefully I
dropping.
won't drop my
No
phone.
more dropping. But anyhow, long story short, so we don't have that here, but I did because my granddaughter did
That's
that.
right, and it's
so
beautiful, and it goes
it's one
very
of my first.
contemporary too.
Yeah,
That
It
that
is.
could go in any
Mhm.
any home.
Yeah, because it's almost like Da Vinci, not Da Vinci. Who's the guy that does the abstracts?
Picasso?
Picasso.
No.
Yeah, I would say it's Picasso.
Oh my gosh! Start the party! I'm in the house. Start the party.
Well, we've been partying. Where you been,
Yeah,
son?
and
Where
guess
you
what?
been?
Guess what? Tomorrow's my birthday, so she surprised me with an opening that was a happy birthday. Woohoo!
You want to see that again?
Oh, okay.
Just stay where you are.
Okay, stay where we're at.
Stay where you are. Yeah.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Hey, I'll play it again.
Okay, we can start the party.
Hey, wait. Okay, we gotta restart because Scott's here.
All right, here we go,
Woo-hoo!
Scott.
We're
Here we go.
starting over
Just
for
for
you,
my
Scott.
nephew.
Yeah, just don't go nowhere.
It's the Ann Lynn Show. They make us laugh, they teach us things, they even want more fairy wings. It's the Ann Lynn Show. They love their coffee, they make you smile. Come on and join and sit a while. It's the Ann Lynn Show.
Ann Show.
Show them love, show you care. Like and subscribe, share it, there.
Very good.
The Ann Lynn
It's the show.
Granny's having
Granny's
coffee
having
talk.
coffee
These
talk.
two sisters really rock.
Happy birthday, Lynn. We come.
It's the Ann Lynn Show. Here's Ann Lynn.
Woo! We're back.
Oh, Scott. Thank you. Scott, that's our second ever.
Ever.
And we are going on 5 years in a couple of months, in a couple of few days. We will be here. We will have been here.
5 years. Yeah.
Wow. I
Scott.
was in a different decade. I was in a different decade when we started.
Aw, that is so sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
I just said I have Scott. I have Rambling with the Brum mug up here.
Yes, you
I did drink out of it, but I wanted to
Oh.
show it off.
Mine is protected. My family knows
Yeah.
that's
Do
my
not-
protected
right,
mug.
don't
I
touch
use it, but then it goes right back in a protected spot.
Okay. I'm gonna get up. And
Okay.
then, look, Bucky. I got Bucky Beaver.
Yeah.
He's got a shield, and it says "Rambling with the Brums."
Oh, Smoky Mountain Blast. Oh,
No.
thank you. Our third super chat.
Are you kidding?
No, I am not kidding. Aren't we just blessed?
Oh my goodness.
And actually, my hands on my heart, to be honest, we have we've not received a penny for all the videos or anything yet. We're getting there.
we weren't at our threshold.
No,
I looked at it.
almost 5 years.
I looked at it yesterday, and it
Yes.
was like $67.
Oh, yay! We haven't made the first 100, but we have today.
I think
We-
I think we have.
I think. Well, I mean, that doesn't count for that. But what I'm saying is, we're getting there.
Happy birthday, Lynn.
Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
I am shocked. I am in shock.
I am too, but it's a good shock. I
I am-
have to tell you,
I
it's
am-
a good shock.
I mean, oh yeah.
Can I tell you something that blessed me too last night?
Sure.
I'm on the okay. Just saying. I worked for the library, and then after I left the library, I became eligible through one of the councils to become a board member of the library to represent. All right, so I did it, and I'm going in my second term. Can you believe that?
No.
Time has flown.
How
hasn't
many?
it?
How many?
Well, over
How many
4.
years
I'm
in a
in my-
term?
I'm in my fifth, I think, 5th or 6th year. But I love it. As you know, I'm a big supporter of library.
Yeah.
Well, what I was going to say is last month, you have to have a quorum when you have a library board
Yes.
meeting. You have to have 4 out of 7 in person, not
Look at
not
that.
Zoom.
I'm just showing. I'm going back because I want
Oh,
to show.
okay. So you want me to finish my story?
Yes. Keep
So-
going.
But last month they had three people, and it
Okay.
was big meeting. I mean, it was so important that another schedule would have just wouldn't have worked. Okay, it was budget, so it had to be last month, right? Well, you know where Monday I was. Monday I was in the
We got 4. Keep going.
wow, Mountain Grandma. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, keep-
okay.
Finish your story.
So anyway, I was in the emergency room on Monday, wasn't I, with diverticulitis. Well, Tuesday,
Yeah.
I told her, I said, if you absolutely need me to be the 4th, I'll be there. But really, I am not. I'm in bed. Well, they didn't. She goes, I hate to tell you this. I need you. And when my director calls, I go,
Yeah.
because she's like a daughter to me.
Yeah.
I got out of bed, and cameraman took me. Did the board meeting. Thank goodness we got it all done. Right.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital the next day again, as you guys remember.
Yes.
I had to go back to the ER. Do you know what they did last night?
Uh-uh.
Right in front of all the board members.
What?
The treasurer and the director gave me flowers and thanked me because I got off my sick bed and came into the board meeting, and I got beautiful flowers. So I'm a blessed woman.
Yes, you are. Oh,
But I really believe in giving back, and I really
you
believe
do. You're
I-
you're a giver.
I love it.
Yes. Well, you know, it's fun to give. It is so much fun to give things, and that's like when we move. When we've moved, how many times have I moved? Tons.
Yes.
But
And you've given, and you've lost so
I've
many
given-
things in life. In
Yeah.
life, you've lost so many
Yeah.
items. Okay, which they're just items,
they are.
but they were
things.
important items to
Well,
you.
I walked
you've-
away. I mean,
You've
had
walked
to.
away from homes
Yeah.
and left everything except just what you could put in a car, and that's not very much when it comes down to life. But you have been so blessed. God's blessed you with every little thing you can think of,
Oh yeah,
and now you still give it away.
Yeah, and we got more to go.
You know what our Aunt Gladys said when she talked about tithing and giving as far as church goes? She said, when she finally got a hold of it, that you can't outgive God. She said it's like a circle.
It is.
And she goes, you give here and it just comes right back around. Right back around.
And it may not be. It's sometimes
You
it's
know,
just
that
like
was-
quick, and sometimes it's when you need it.
Yes.
Because God always provides.
Yes.
He is our
Oh,
provider.
Mountain Grandma, we love you. You have a
Oh,
blessed
have
day,
a
and
wonderful
thank you for
day.
the birthday
Thank
greeting.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.
Bye.
But yeah, you cannot outgive God.
No.
God will bless you
In
continually.
different areas that you need to.
Yeah, you get exactly what you need when you need it, and sometimes it's not until the moment you need it.
That's right.
I mean,
Right.
I just I'll give a testimony, Lynn. For example, here lately for us, selling our house in New York, New York State. Oh boy,
It's hard to sell a house.
it's hard. It's real estate in New York. I would not want to be a realtor. It's so complicated. But anyhow, our house, we got what we wanted to get for it, we didn't get because of the interest rates. Trying to sell a house right now with almost 8% interest on home loans is extremely hard. You can buy them and you can lowball them and probably sell, which is I feel like kind of happened to us, but I'm okay with it because
Yes.
we had a buyer. Oh my gosh, it took a while to get one. We got one, and then it was like 3 months of well, what about, will you do this for me? Will you do that for me? Blah blah blah. So back and forth, and finally, so it was like, okay. And I just said, all right, Lord, this we came back home on faith. I mean, Dave, a job out of the blue, come back home. So I know it was time for us to come back home, and you provided a wonderful job. And then we knew where we wanted to live. He provided that. And then for like 3 months, when you're doing mortgage and rent and lights and electric, the whole thing, God provided. And
Yes.
and I just said, and I had to really get a hold of myself and go,
Cast that care.
I am not going to worry about this. I am not. God's going to take care of this. And he did.
And I want to say we just received our 5th super chat from John 3:16.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm
John
sorry,
3:16.
I wasn't paying. I was
No,
not paying
no.
attention.
Thank you. Thank you for all the
Oh,
blessings.
my goodness
But
gracious.
and another thing, if our dear brother Scott had not been, if we had not met up with
We
Scott,
met Scott.
Rambling with the Broms,
Yes,
right? If we'd not been with Rambling
he
with the
met up
Broms,
with us in New York.
the house actually could have perhaps not sold. There was a reason for
I
that.
mean, we had so
And
many
Scott
dots.
was there just to. I mean,
Well, when you walked in the house, there was a smell.
oh,
And my big concern is because we had natural gas for heat,
right,
and then the on-demand hot water, and so to me it smelled like, oh,
yeah,
do
it
I
did.
do I have a little bit
Glenda
of a
was
gas
there,
leak?
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, holy cow, because we were up
Right.
there as like a
And
girl.
it wasn't, it was a smell.
It was a smell, and so, but Scott checked everything. He went all over, checked everything.
He told us exactly what
Yeah,
it was.
it was
and how to
Yeah.
remedy the problem.
Run some water.
It was because
the traps were dried
Yeah.
out. water has, it's an issue. You have to have
Oh.
them smells.
Okay. Look at
What?
your phone. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay. You must have a message. I don't know.
Oh, yes, I thought we did. Mountain Grandma gave us a super chat.
Oh, we sure did. Yes,
yes,
we did.
we think
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
I put it on
Mhm.
I put it on the screen.
That was number 4.
right there. Yes,
Right there.
ma'am.
Thank
yes,
you,
ma'am.
thank you, thank you.
Yes,
We don't want to
thank
miss
you.
anyone today.
No, no.
Scott and Glenda and Mountain
But
Mama,
anyhow, to
John
make a long story
3:16,
short,
and
it was
Smoky
sewer
Mountain
gas.
Blast.
Yeah,
Yes.
Scott, it was sewer gas. So the
Yeah.
cure was run the dishwasher,
And
and
flush the commodes.
flush the
take
toilets,
shower.
keep that water going.
We opened the windows.
Yeah.
So that when the agent came to meet with you at the home,
It was
it was all fine.
Yeah, it was all good. So, and that's all it was. And so,
But if Scott hadn't had Scott say, "Hey, I want to meet up,"
well, it
and
was a
if
series.
it hadn't have been that way,
It's God is so funny because he uses a series of things.
yes,
He puts things. See, he puts things before you. You're not there
he's
yet.
already there.
Yeah, it's like here's the whole puzzle, and he's filling in the puzzle pieces. You don't see it
No,
filled,
no.
but when we get to that needing that piece, it's
It's
there.
there, right?
So I mean, it was a combination of things because Glenda said, "Hey," because we were talking about antiquing, and they have
Yes.
the best store.
Oh,
I love.
can't wait till my son gets to go when he furnishes his home.
We'll have to go
Oh.
on a antique
with he's got
with
a
a
kit.
movie. Okay,
Yeah.
with a little trailer.
And so does Miss Glenda. I think she'll be able to.
Well, she
get
has to
one.
get one.
Yeah.
You don't have one yet. I know
Yeah.
but she was talking about getting one. But anyhow,
We'll chip in on that.
so the
that he
three
can-
of us, and if you look back in our videos, we went up to the house and took blow up mattresses.
blow up. Yeah,
I had
my blow up.
we were there
mattresses
for
that we've
3
had.
nights. I slept perfectly fine for 3 nights. They had issues. Glenda's kept
Glenda's
deflating, and,
sweat.
and we're like, we'll get, you were like, we'll get you another one. She
I
goes,
will
no,
buy you one.
no, we'll throw it away when we're done. And then yours, you had a big,
I got to the
big, tall queen
one.
size.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
big,
got
tall.
to the edge, and that thing in the middle of the night just flipped me out. I mean, like the next thing I know, I'm going, I'm yelling. I thought for sure y'all would help me,
So
and
we're-
that thing went on top of me.
Whenever. So we
And
were
I
that,
was like, "Oh Lord, help, help!" And I got that thing. I got out from under it, got it turned back up. Realized I didn't wake you guys up, which was like a miracle. And
no, because that next morning we were downstairs drinking coffee in the kitchen, and you came down. And you go, "Did you not hear me screaming and yelling? I'm like, for what? Why? What happened?" And then when she told the story, oh my word!
oh gosh, and I still have that. Can I tell you? Speaking of air mattresses, which goes into camping. Do I have any campers out there besides Conquest
I
Josh?
like camping,
Do
but
we have any campers? I mean, like tent campers.
I see. We did that growing up, and David
Bones knows now. We grew up about an hour from Bones, where he lives now. Hour and 10 minutes.
our favorite truck driver.
Yeah, and
His-
there was a state park, and he knows about it. And we had a 3-room tent
It was
because
huge.
there was our aunt came with us, and
There's
all
6
of us. There were 6 of us in a 3-room tent,
Big, high.
and we went swimming at that. Oh, I mean, that's
Yes.
what we did. Right?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you.
Conquest Butterfly says she's a camper.
Oh,
And Conquest is
He's
a camper
the
kid.
camper kid.
Oh,
let me-
Smoky Mountain says just RVs for her.
Oh well, hey, I would like to have an RV. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't have
But
one either.
but what I want to say is, talk about God's blessings and talking about camping. My
Oh,
son
yeah.
is a camper, and he really enjoys it. Now he has a tent. He does have a big tent, and it can actually set up in our living room. I mean, we've had it set up in the living room once, to just check it out, right?
Yeah.
And so I know it can fit, and it's a good sized tent. Well, he's had his eye on a $129 tent at Walmart. It's a 2-second pop-up tent. Wow. And it's large enough for 3. Now, it's not tall, I don't think.
You couldn't stand up
Yeah,
in it,
but
I might be
you
able
could probably
to.
stand up in it. But it just pops up. It's just a big, and it takes, it's for 3 people,
Yeah.
and it can take 2 queen size air mattresses, is what reminded me of it. And I actually have the 2 queen size, because you were on
Right.
like one also.
No, I was on a twin size one.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, anyway, it'll more than be enough, right? Cameraman and I, and okay. So anyway, they marked him down to 60, and I knew he wanted it. I just knew, and then they marked it to 40. So I was hoping they'd go to 20 pretty soon. So I was somewhere with my son, and I said, "Hey, I think I'll go into Walmart, and I'm just going to ask someone that works there, a sales associate, if they know when they're going to be marked down." That's all I was doing. And because I figured they probably have it, can key it up and find out, oh, yeah, it's going to be marked down, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. I happened to see the actual manager of the entire store. I've never met him, but it's like who he is. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah.
So he was helping a man, and I thought, huh. And it was right near where the tents were clearanced. So I just looked at this gentleman and I said, may I see you after you're finished with, and he doesn't help people. I mean, he's the manager, but he's one of the best managers I think I've ever met. And so he helped him and he goes, "What can I do for you? What may I do?" And I said, "Sir, I'm watching these tents. They've been marked down to 60 and 40. All I need to know is, do you know when they might be marked down again?" That's all I asked him. He goes, "Well," I said, "I'd like one for my son." And he said, "Well, what about $10?"
And when you told me the story, I'm like, did you get 2? Did
No,
you
I
get 3? Did you get me one?
no. I couldn't do that. I mean, he was being generous to
He
me.
was.
I could not take advantage of him because, he blessed me. And we don't know what the future holds. I may be in there again someday and he'll go, "How'd you like this or that?" And guess what? It is so large we can't put it up in our living room.
Oh.
Yeah.
You still have the other one?
Yes.
You got 2 tents?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Smoky Mountain said tent camping can be dangerous in the Smokies.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, $10. Now, you know what just happened recently? It wasn't the Smokies, but it was it might have been Wyoming, and there was a group of people out. Do you remember that just recently? A group of people, and there were 2 bear that stalked. Isn't it 12 people?
Oh my.
Oh yeah, and those silly people, twice the bears lunged at them. And yeah, out in Wyoming and that there have been that
Did they
couple.
get them?
Well, no, but they should have done other things.
Yeah.
And there was a guide with them, and he should have known what to do. But they just let the bears follow them for a long, long ways.
Oh.
And then there was a couple, and their dog were just recently killed.
I saw that.
I know. So yeah, you have to watch bears in the Smokies. Absolutely.
Well, anywhere you go.
Well, the last time I was in the Smokies, this spring, how many bear did we say we counted? 17.
I don't know.
It was the most bear it was the only time I've seen that many bear ever in the Smokies.
Well, I think we better have our snack time.
All right. I wanted you to have that.
Okay. So what time is it, Lynn?
It's snack time.
Woohoo! Okay.
Whoops.
Lynn made
Something called.
persimmon pudding.
There it is.
And I put whipped cream on it in the squirt can and it's melting.
Well,
But you serve it cold,
yes.
right?
Well, now when it came out of the oven last night,
You can eat it
cameraman and
warm.
I had.
Persimmons. Anybody know what a persimmon is?
Where is your camera?
Up there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There it is.
Oh, Lynn. Did you use Truvia?
Whoop.
Up. Persimmon down. Where it laying? Oh, right there between your feet. Lynn down. Oh, I guess I gotta go.
No. Don't leave it. Come on.
No, I don't. It's on my carpet.
Well,
It's on my carpet. Just don't do anything nasty down there. Okay. Okay, let me get back over here.
Is the video going to come out with me making this?
Would you like to see? Yeah, I think we're going to do it separately, but we can show a little bit of it right
Okay.
now.
This is Lynn from the Ann Lynn Show, and I'm going to make a persimmon pudding, and I'm taking it over to Ann's house tomorrow. Oh, goodness, I guess you know what time it is. So anyway, I just want to say that this is a persimmon pudding recipe from my aunt, my great aunt. And you start off with 2 cups of
Film the picture.
persimmons. Now, persimmons
reading
grow
the chat.
locally in our area, and you do not pick them
I'm reading
off of
the
the
chat.
tree. They have a bitterness that will pucker your lips.
That-
So to
you
this
can-
right
yeah.
now, I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of baking soda.
Oh, I
Baking soda
could.
will just
I
kind
didn't.
of mellow it out a little bit if there's a little bit
Actually,
of bitterness
The way I make it
in
when I
the
come to
persimmons.
spicing it,
And you can use a
Actually,
mix
I
master if you want.
I
You
just
can
put-
use an electric mixer, but I just go ahead and use a hand one. To my 2 cups of persimmon pulp, I am going to add,
I think
normally
we'll
it
put this out
would be
in a
2
separate
cups of
video.
sugar.
Okay. Well, let me get down here.
Put me back up a little bit. And I think Ann's going to edit some of this out.
And I did.
I just wanted to share a persimmon pudding recipe with you. Pretty much, it's 2 cups of persimmons, not the kind you can buy in the store, not the Japanese persimmons. These are persimmons that are raised on the trees that fall down. They're about so large, and they're not ripe until they fall off the tree. So 2 cups of pulp. This recipe called for 2 cups of sugar, but I used 1 cup, slightly under 1 cup of Trevia.
Okay. And I think that is.
show the picture. Oh, I was
Want me
going
to show the picture?
Yeah, just show the picture. You have it
Flour,
at the end. I
butter,
think,
so-
somewhere.
I do.
Of the pudding when it's finished. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, that's a persimmon pudding right there.
Yeah. You make it in a 9 by
13.
13.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a persimmon pudding. And guess what? Conquest Butterfly cannot have a snack. She had 4 teeth pulled yesterday.
Oh, bless your
Ah.
heart. Oh, well, how about some Jello or
Ice
pudding? Ice cream. Ice cream.
Oh, she's probably packed though, where they
Oh,
don't.
yeah,
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 you
yeah,
probably had
yeah.
the packing in, and they say,
Yeah.
"Wait, yes, yeah."
Yeah.
Because worst thing you don't want to do is get a dry socket.
Oh.
I mean, I
Yeah.
had one once, and they
Yeah.
are so painful.
So we'll put this video out. Of
Okay.
her making the persimmon pudding.
I
That'll be
just thought I
separate.
would do it. You know,
Sure.
it's in our area. It's persimmon pudding time,
It is.
and the recipe actually calls for. It's our aunt's recipe, and it actually calls for like nutmeg and cinnamon. But you know what? I just sprinkle in. And the reason I didn't give the ingredients too is I don't measure it. I just put in what I like, a pumpkin pie spice.
I was going to say pumpkin
But then
pie
I
spice.
tasted it, and people go, "Oh, right!" But I always taste mine because then I know if I added a little more because that cinnamon, by itself, I don't want to get bitter.
Right.
Bitter.
Right.
And,
Right. Gotta make sure it's sweet enough.
Yeah, so that's why I use
For
pumpkin
cinnamon.
pie. It's
Oh,
got
yeah.
everything in it. You
Oh,
know?
it's just so good.
It just
though.
makes it good with. It's different from our aunt's recipe.
Well, this is
But
your recipe.
It's my recipe. I tweaked
Okay.
it. And with Trevia, she used 2 cups of sugar.
That thing was loaded then, because this right here was
This was
really
just
sweet.
under
Yeah.
a cup. I didn't put a whole cup.
So
I just couldn't.
good.
I just couldn't put-
Can I have a piece for Dave?
Well,
Oh no, he
won't be here.
Yeah, Dave
But
won't.
I'll make sure he gets some for Thanksgiving.
Okay. Okay. Well, this has been such a wonderful show today.
It has been. It's just been great.
Wow.
It's really. Thank you all. And let me just go back. It was Scott Super Chat. Mwah. It was. Now I'm just going to go back through here. Smoky Mountain Super Chat.
Here, they're on the. Let's see,
Okay.
are they on the
Mountain
screen?
Mountain Grandma.
You can start. Okay.
John 3:16.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
And Glinda from Grace and Fire. She started it off.
She
She just started it off. I am telling you what.
She did.
We're so blessed. Thank you all so much.
Yes. I mean,
And those of you that watch the replay, we love you. Wish you had been here today, but we know that we're busy people everywhere.
mhm.
But
But now next week,
next
spread the
week.
word.
Yes,
Spread the word. Mama will be right here in this chair.
Mhm.
She will be here next week.
Yes.
Yes.
You're
So-
going to interview her, and it's just going to be. I think that I'm going to be here, and then I'm going to let her step in and talk for a while.
Yeah.
I think she'll probably finish out the show with you.
Yeah. Yeah. So be here next week. It'll be.
Oh, and Bubba called in this morning.
Oh, yes, Bubba called
to wish
in.
me happy birthday and just to say good morning to everyone.
Yes.
Bubba had to go to work today, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
But anyhow, Lynn, we better say
Thank
goodbye
you for the
now.
happy
Oh,
birthday.
you're welcome.
That
You're
was a
welcome. And we're going to get some more surprises.
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
you.
Oh, I like surprises. I
Yeah.
don't get them. I mean,
Yeah, you
I like to give 'em.
You like to give them, and they're
but
fun to
last
get.
night getting flowers from the director and the treasurer because I
Very
made it.
not because
Just because I didn't.
you're a trooper.
Just because I was a trooper.
And I was like, don't go, don't go.
I know,
man.
and I was like, but you don't realize this is budget, and any of you, and I know Scott knows, you just got to be there. You just got to be there if you can be there.
Okay. If you got to do it, you got to do it. Anyhow, tune in next week because Mama's going to be here. You don't want to miss that, do they, Lynn?
No. I'm just reading.
We next week, Lynn and I we leave Sunday. We're going to leave Sunday, and I am going to be reunited with 5 of my high school friends, and we are going to just get together for 2 days of probably nonstop talking, showing pictures. These are gals that I've known. Well, one of them
in high school and before high school,
elementary
school.
One of them I've known since third grade. So however old third graders are. So let's see, we started kindergarten at 4.
We did. Yes.
So
Because
first grade we were
different
5.
places, right.
Second grade we were 6. So it's probably 7. Getting
And
ready.
they were like 8.
Yeah, they were like 8 already, but we turned 8 that year.
Mhm.
So I've known her. Oh my word!
Almost
60 years.
Almost.
Oh my goodness! And the others.
You've seen a couple of changes, haven't you?
Well, I said when we get together, we used to take these fabulous trips,
Right.
and we would all meet different places, and some would drive in, some would fly in. Just wherever we were going to go. Sometimes we even were able to meet in an airport, a connecting airport, which was so much fun, and then do the final leg of our trip together as 6 of us. And so I asked Lynn if she wanted to go, and she was like, "Yeah, trip? Are you kidding me? Yeah." So we're going to be going back to our stomping grounds where we were when we were teenagers, and we're just going to talk, have fun, and then shop. These girls are shoppers.
I know. And you'll have your vehicle. So I told them at the library, I probably will get in your car and rest.
Well,
'Cause, I'm having a little trouble with my knee.
yeah.
So-
Well, we're going to get you sorted out.
I'm going tonight for an MRI.
Yeah.
So at 6:30 tonight.
Yeah, I know it's weird. What?
Well, they're so booked up.
Yeah.
The VA.
Yeah,
so.
VA.
And Carrie, thank you so much. And Conquest, Josh, you build them up now. Your inventory. Smoky Mountain Bless, thank you all for birthday wishes. Thank you so much.
And we will see you next week for a very special show with Mama.
Yay! I think you'll enjoy it.
Are you ready? Are you ready to granny kiss
Yes,
out?
I'm ready.
Okay, three of them.
grannies.
Three granny
grannies.
kisses.
Thank you for the super chats.
Oh my
You have blessed
gosh.
us out of our socks.
What a blessing. What a surprise and what a shock. You just have no idea.
No, you don't. But
And from the
I
bottom of
hope
our
that
heart.
I hope that you can kind of catch a little bit of it.
But you know what? When you give, be ready to receive back.
What you need.
because that's how it goes. You
Mhm.
give, it comes back to you. You give,
Every wave.
and that is a principle.
It works for whosoever.
Whosoever the Bible
God's word will
says,
work.
whosoever, yeah, God's word, the Bible will work for the Christian and the non-Christian.
Our parents, before they were Christians,
It's
were
you know
doing
really
what the Bible said,
it and it's
it came back.
well and it's just take this little nugget. Be very careful what you say.
Mhm.
I mean, when you get mad, what's the first thing? Right? Something upsets you, or you don't like the way something is, or you see the news and it's like so frustrating. But be careful of what you say, because life and death
are in the power of the tongue.
that's what Joel says. The
No,
book.
that's what Proverbs says.
Oh, okay. Well, doesn't Joel say it too?
Yeah, anyway, we got to be careful.
But you have to be careful what you say, right? Because you don't want, you can have blessing or you can have cursings.
That's right.
So
We want blessings.
we want blessings.
That's right.
You want to get blessed, you got to be a blesser.
Thank you, cameraman. That's right. I've been your Sergeant Bride for 46 years.
That's a long time.
Anyway, we love you all. Here comes some granny kisses.
Ready?
Out. Ready.
1,
2,
2, 3.
Three.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.